Alright guys, so before I start this video, I just want to say that I bought a bag of Starburst the other day and I left it on the counter. Some friends came over and they went through this bag and specifically took all the pink Starburst. They didn't take any red, any orange, any yellow, nothing. They just specifically took the pink Starburst. Now I don't know about you guys, but pink Starburst are my favorite Starburst. And here I am with a whole bag of Starburst, but no pink. And I know one person who did this is watching this video right now. And I just want to say that if I ever hear the purge sound, if I ever hear the purge alarm, I don't care how many years has passed. I don't care what city, country, state you live in. I don't care if it's somebody's ringtone. Okay, you're done. You will pay for this heinous crime. This is why we can't have nice things. Anyways, back to the video. Couple of Cuckoos. Now, I just recently watched this anime, and you know what? I can't say that I hate this anime. I actually do enjoy it. But I'm irritated. Like, it irritates the hell out of me. Because there's one specific thing about this plot that I just cannot pass. Like, I just cannot let it slide. Everything else is fine. But just this specific, just the cut, bruh. Alright, let me just tell you. So let's just talk about the concept. Let's just talk about the premise of this anime. So this anime is about two babies that were swapped at birth, and they both went to the wrong family. However, years later, it turns out that the two families were friends with each other, and now they're trying to get both kids to marry each other. And before we even get past that, let's just rewind back to the beginning. The two kids were swapped at birth, which I understand happens, but listen, Chief. One baby was a boy, and one was a girl. How do y'all swap? No, I refuse. No, listen, right? So I'm not a doctor, okay? So everything I'm saying is kind of just, you know, me assuming and maybe what I've heard. But I'm assuming though, to become a doctor is a very rigorous path. Or to become a nurse even. Pretty sure there's a lot of tests you gotta take, you know what I'm saying? A lot of studying you gotta do, a lot of hours you gotta put in. It's not something everybody can do. But you're telling me, these trained people, these hard-driven people gave a family the wrong gender of a baby just because a nurse put it under the wrong name. Alright, and you know what? Set that aside, right? But as a parent, right, how could you not tell that you got the wrong child? Like, weren't you confused when you had a baby shower saying it was a boy and you got a girl? Which, wait, do Japanese people actually do baby showers?
No.
Okay, so they don't do baby showers. Put that aside. But do they not do ultrasounds? Like, do you not know the gender of your baby before it was born? You know what? Even put that aside. Let's say they just didn't want to know, okay? Let's just say they didn't want to know what the gender of the baby was. Are you telling me that the baby was born and the nurses just took it off? Like, did they not hold the baby? Like, what? So you had to have seen your child. At some point, you got to realize that, yo, your baby didn't have a dick when you gave it to the nurses. And now it does. You will not... Listen, you cannot convince me that they did not know that this wasn't their child. Again, maybe they look similar, sure, but you cannot tell me they swapped a boy and a girl and nobody realized. So that specific aspect, that specific, like, you know, concept, it irritates me, okay? I cannot get it out of my head. But if you are able to set that aside, or if that kind of stuff didn't bother you, I mean, the rest of the show is actually pretty solid. So it turns out both families who got the wrong baby were actually friends with each other in like high school or something, and now they want their children to get married. And so at first it's an interesting moment that they get to meet, you know, their real parents and all that kind of stuff, right? And it's not like they're instantly in love with each other or whatnot. I mean, the first episode, it did seem like, you know, there was something there, but you know, as you're going on, it's like, it's slowly building up there, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like boom, okay, like off the jump, they just like are in love with each other. Because they're starting to show subtle hints, but you know, it's not like strong yet. I feel like a lot of harem animes and all that kind of stuff, they do it too soon. So the pacing is pretty good. So far, I like the characters, especially the girl main character, which I haven't even memorized their names yet, because I kind of just recently binge watched it, and like, you know, names don't stick with me just yet. But I like her because she kind of reminds me of Kitagawa. Reminds, okay? She's not her though, you know what I'm saying? She is not her. Like, that's my baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. She is at a whole nother level, you feel me? But she is similar to a sensei, you know, like, she is into fashion, popular on social media. She has like a bubbly personality with a slight sense of like airheadness, kind of like how Kitagawa kind of didn't know how to make cosplays, and she was kind of like, you know, dumb on that end. And with this new chick, she's kind of more of an airhead when it comes to taking care of herself because her family, well, the family that raised her was rich. And to be honest, they're just fun characters. My only other concern of this show is the third girl on the cover. Now, I understand that this is a harem, you know what I'm saying, so there has to be multiple girls, but I'm specifically concerned and conflicted about this last girl, because this is his sister. Not technically his biological sister, but a person he basically grew up with as siblings, so they're basically brother and sister. But tell me why, when she finds out that they're not actually blood related, like, her neurons activate, and she suddenly starts to get feelings for him. No. Stop, Japan! Stop with the incest, okay? Stop! Cause that was literally her brother an episode ago. And now you're telling me she suddenly has feelings for him now that she knows that they're not blood related? Brothers and sisters aren't like this. Why can't y'all just be normal and just make her like a childhood friend or something? Why does it have to be a sister? Y'all could have just had her as a supporting character to the side and find a new chick. I mean, it's not confirmed that she's gonna be part of the love triangle, but I can guarantee you about 99% that she is gonna be in that triangle. So that is probably gonna be my other complaint. I'm like, bro, stop. It's not necessary. Because I'm just like, who's your targeted? Who's your targeted? Who are you targeting this to? Maybe there are more people who like that kind of stuff, but hey, bro, I'm just saying that y'all don't need to do it, okay? Y'all don't need to satisfy him. But the rest of it looks pretty good. You know, I'm not in a rush to see the new episode when it drops, but you know, I'm still interested enough to keep watching it. But be easy.